The year 2025 is just around the corner, and shocking updates are already making waves in the travel world. India, with its booming population and increasing number of travelers, could face some unexpected roadblocks. Today, we are revealing five countries banning Indian travelers in 2025. So stick around the video. Don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. From stricter visa policy to political, and these countries may soon tighten their policies in ways that could impact thousands of Indians planning to visit different countries of the world. But why are the nations considering such drastic? Are these travelers' ban justified or on base of rising concerns could affect you? Stick around to find out which countries are one of the verge to the banning Indian travelers and what that means for the future of the international travelers. Don't forget to subscribe as I told you. Just watch complete video. Number one, United States a growing traveler restrictions concern. The United States, historically a top destination for the Indian travelers, could impose strict travelers due to growing geopolitical tension and concerns over national security. The United States has had a complicated relationship with India in recent years, particularly in areas like cybersecurity, defense, and political alignments. Trade disputes and increasing concerns about illegal immigrations might further strain diplomatic relations. Additionally, tightening visa policies under the guise of the countering overstays and unauthorized travelers could impact many Indian travelers. The US may also consider its strained relations with the other countries in South Asia while revolutioning with its visa policies, including work visas and student visas, often seen as a significant entry point for the Indian travelers. Possibly changes could include more rigorous scrutiny during visa applications, a freeze on specific visa categories, and even outright bans on travelers from high risk, including India. The global shift towards security first policies could make Indian nationals more vulnerable to these restrictions, especially as the US faces heightened security and economic challenges that might prompt such moves. Number two, Canada immigration crackdown on political issues. Canada, another popular destination Indian travelers, is considering a more straitened approach towards immigration, which could impact Indian travelers. As political pressures rise regarding immigration and the country faces rising tensions with over issues like trade, relations, and diplomatic ties, the Canadian government may decide to limit the influx of travelers from India. The growing concerns over overstay, fraudulent visa applications, and strained diplomatic relations are expected to influence the Canadian government's stance. The Canadian authorities are under the pressure welcoming newcomers with the national security concerns. Additionally, Canada struggles with the backlog of immigration applications and the rising number of Indian students and workers overstaying there. They could make the country rethink its approach to Indians immigration. A travel ban or visa restriction could be introduced as a part of the border crackdown on the immigration reforms. Number three, United Kingdom impact of Brexit and diplomatic challenges. On number three, the United Kingdom post Brexit is under increasing pressure to limit immigration. European Union countries, including India, while Indian in the UK and share strong historical ties, recent political and diplomatic relations, including disagreement, trade deals, and foreign policy, could impact travel policies. The UK's focus on controlling immigration and reducing visa overstays, combined with the rising concerns over illegal immigrations, could lead to restrictions on the Indians' travelers. With the rise of far right political movement and a shift toward more comparative stances on the immigration, the UK could place higher restrictions on visa application or impose or ban on specific travel categories, particularly students and workers. Additionally, any future trade dispute or political tensions could expedite the situation, making India a potential target for the travel ban or tighten the security. Number four, Australia anti-immigration sentiments. On the number four, Australia, a favored destination for the Indian tourists, students, and workers, may increasingly consider travel bans on the Indian nationals due to rising anti-immigrant sentiments and a history of the visa. Australia's government has historically the challenge of the managing the influx of the Indian immigrants, particularly in students' visa program, which was have often been associated with visa violations and explanations. These issues, combined with concerns over social cohesion and national security, could lead to a tightening of entry requirements. Reports of the fraudulent visa application and overstaying by Indian nationals might result in a crackdown where the government imposes stricter regulations or even bans on Indian travelers. Additionally, any political instability between Australia and India or growing concerns over security could prompt the Australian government to limit travel from India. With Australia facing international debates over its immigration policies, such restrictions could be part of the border security to control border security and reduce the preserve impact on immigration on the country's job market. Number five, Japan rising concerns on illegal immigrations. On the number five, Japan has been traditionally cautious about allowing mass immigration, and the increasing number of the Indian travelers has raised alarming the Japanese government. As Japan struggles with its low birth rate and labor shortages, it's cautiously open doors to the foreign workers. However, illegal immigrations and overstaying visas, particularly from countries like India, are becoming a significant concerns. Japan's tight control over the immigration could result in the harsher policies aimed to restriction entry to the for the Indian nationals. The Japanese government may impose traveler restrictions in response to for growing number of visas of Indian fake job offers and exploration of the workers of the country's labor market. Additionally, the Japanese public's growing skepticism about immigration could with economic and security could lead to the stricter regulations and bans on Indian travelers, particularly those entering for the work of or a study. Japanese caution stance toward immigration, especially from countries with their high risk of visas, could result in such measures by 2025. And there you have it, the five countries that could potentially ban Indian travelers in 2025. It's clear that the world of the international traveler is changing